Welcome to day 3 of the 12 TTouch days of Christmas. Over the next few days, I want to be focusing on the bodywork aspect of TTouch. As for a lot of people, this is so easy to learn, so easy to be able to just pick up one or two of the touches and be able to do that with your dog, and to be able to help your dog be able to maybe cope with a difficult situation, cope with a more challenging dog walk, and the bodywork is so fantastic. We've mentioned in a previous video that TTouch is not a form of massage, it's a message, not a massage. And we're supporting the nervous system of the dog, not the bone and muscle. We have over 30 Tellington TTouches, and you'll notice that they're all named after animals. There is a sensible reason for this, because naming them after animals means that they're easy to remember. Because if I said to you, let's do the lift with a slide, touch with tips of the fingers, that might be hard for you to remember. But if I said to you, we're going to do a clouded leopard touch, or we're going to do a tiger touch, these are going to be much easier for you to remember and for you to be able to learn. Linda Tellington-Jones talks about the 9 elements of TTouch, and we're going to run through these. We're going to run through the 9 elements over each day. And the 9 elements includes things like the pressure that we do the touches at, the speed we do the touches at, the importance of the circle. Also, the ending of the ending of the circle is another thing that's really, really important. And that also leads us on to what we call the mindful pause. And putting a pause in at the end of a touch just helps the nervous system to be able to process that information. Our own body position is really important when we are doing the touches. And also having an intention, thinking about what we're aiming to achieve when we're doing the touches with the dog, another really important area that we need to consider. Breathing, we'll be talking about that as well, because if you hold your breath, which is easy to do when you're learning something new, then that can put tension through you to the dog that you're looking after. So it's really important to remember to breathe and to be really relaxed. And finally, the feedback. That again is so important because we want feedback from our dogs. We spoke on the first day about observations and possible solutions. And these possible solutions, what the dog is telling us, can be so important. Remember, we spoke about the different kinds of touches. We have the circular touches, we have the slides, we have the lifts, and of course, we also have the extremity touches. And towards the end of the 12 days of 12 TTouch days of Christmas, should I say, I will show you a couple of touches. So at the end of this program, you'll have at least a couple of touches that you can take away and do with your dog. Well, I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope your dogs are having as a relaxed time as they can. And whatever the weather is like where you are watching this, the weather is not too bad to get out and have a little walk with your dog. Give your dog lots of variety. You know, if you can't get out because you've got lots of things going on, do a little bit of free work in the house. Put a few elements out, different surfaces to give the dogs different sensory experiences. Maybe a little ball pit and put some treats in there for the dogs to explore. But remember, mental stimulation is just as important as physical stimulation. So get your dogs out, have a bit of a walk. It doesn't have to be a long walk, but also do some stuff at home with your dogs, whether that's doing some TTouch body work, some free work, or something outside of the Tellington TTouch toolbox, playing some nice, calm, relaxed games with your dog. Remember that New Year is coming up and we're going to be celebrating again. So just remember to think about your dogs. How are they going to cope with these situations? If you've got lots of people coming to your house, make sure your dogs have a happy New Year too. I'll see you tomorrow.